Hello, hello. Today we are going to speak about the importance of not knowing. When you say, I don't know, that means like you are an open mind. You are opening a big perspective to learn something. And if you are in some situation and you are sharing your thoughts or your feeling with someone, and that person is giving you advice, probably is because you open the door. You open the door to share with that person your feelings. You share to share your thoughts about something, your problems. And at that point, the person that you have in front of you, it's not only listening, it's also ready to help you, ready to support you. In that case, the person is going to start telling you, you should do this or you should do that. Sometimes we have the habit to say, I know what is my problem. But if you know your problem, what happened? Why you haven't changed? The answer is simple. Why? Because that means like you haven't learned that lesson. You haven't put it inside of you. You haven't. It's still part of your knowing. Like, okay, it's there, and it's not part of your understanding. Why? The difference is like when we understand something that is related to us, we start making changes. We can start going to different directions, and that's what we want here. So sometimes we don't know uh, some languages. We don't know everything about. Everything is easy when you know. Everything is difficult when you don't know, but that means like this is the challenge that you have. That's the thing that you want to start building. If you have a skill, or if you want to have a skill, I'm sure that you are going to work on that. And we confuse like problems are skills that we need to develop, are lessons that we need to learn, and the only way is to practicing. And how you can practice a lesson when you get some resistance. When you are going to build a muscle, you need to put some weight, you need to put some resistance to start creating that muscle. So in life, everything that you do is the same. Even when you speak about, oh, that person is so kind, that person needed something, some external, to learn the lesson to be kind. Because as you see, kids doesn't have filter, but also if they have a good guidance there, they can learn from that experience. And we are human beings, and we learn with that. We learn, each thing that we learn is by putting some resistance. When you are going to ride a car, it's easy, like someone say, to learn to ride a car is so simple. You just need to do this, and you can see that person. So you know how to drive. But it's completely different when you are going to drive. You need to practice, because it's not enough with the knowledge that you have. But this is the question here, and this will be a very short podcast, because I want to focus just on that. And I promise in the description, I put like I have 4 steps. 4 steps. We are human beings, but we are not only matter. We have some anima. Yes, in Spanish we said the soul. We speak like it's anima, alma. Alma comes to movement, to animation. I said usually movement, but it's from animation, from something that is going to create that movement. So that means that we are not alone. That means, like, in the inexplicable way that we move, that we think, that we do many, many things in life, that doesn't have an scientific explanation. Because remember, the science is always looking for answers, but it doesn't have answers about how our soul is moving, what is going to happen after after we finish this stage on earth. So are many questions that we still that are not resolved, are not solved. So we don't know exactly the answer, but That means that something magical happened to us and happened with us, within us. So many prepositions. I will need to put this here. I have all the answers around me. It's could be simple, but we'll need to have a work. So you will need to have a homework and to do the homework. Not easy, not difficult. No, it's so simple. The first thing is, what you are looking for answers because you don't know this situation, because probably everybody said like it's easy, that you need to just to do this, but for you it's not easy because you haven't made the you haven't gone to the next step. And in that case, I want you, the first step to do, it's write down, take one notebook and start writing down the question. What is the question? What is the thing that you want to know? What is the next step? But remember, the quality of the answer is related to the quality of the question. It's like the other person is almost trying to ask you if you are going to say yes or no. So it's a limited question. So you need to ask not limited question. If you ask someone, can you give me information about this place? It's completely different than if you go and you ask, excuse me, here I can take some classes of swimming classes. So the person is going to answer yes or no, but it's not going to give you more information. So that means like the quality of your questions are going to lead the quality of the answers. So in this case, you are going to write, I want to know about my future in this situation. Can you tell me about this situation? This is the thing that you are going to write down. And you are going to write down like you are writing a letter uh, to someone that you believe, so, or something that you believe, like you really you trust in that magical entity, and you said, I need this answer, I need to know about this. That means that you are not limiting the answer. So you are going to expect what's the answer. And how you are going to expect, the first thing, so you put it in your best way, because it's you and you don't need anybody else, you don't need any other tool, you don't need to go or spend money or spend time doing this. You just are going to sit and write down. Okay, you are going to be conscious. I have been reading some literature about the universal laws, and one thing that have getting my attention, it's that you can call that entity in different ways. Doesn't matter. It's like if someone tell me, Linda, mom, um, hey you, or miss, or Mrs. I don't care how did they call me, but I know that they are talking to me. So that means like I'm going to answer the question. I'm going to direct to them because I want to. That entity is going to answer to you the question that you want. Okay, the only thing that you need to do that day is you're going to behave in the best way. So that means like you are going to be positive. But if you said, Linda, I cannot be positive, okay, don't be negative. If you cannot be positive, don't be negative. Be neutral. So if you are going to think about someone is doing something wrong according to you, just don't judge that person. So just think about, okay, I say that today I'm not going to say anything negative. So if I cannot say anything positive, I'm not going to say anything negative. So it's not my business. Okay, just try to act in the best way you can, because this is the way that you are going to find that answer, the answer to that question that you already wrote down. Always think like people, they react. They have the survival instinct. Like uh, usually people have that instinct because they are afraid to die. And sometimes we forget that here we need to try to love, to live, to be awake, to be present. So that means like every time that you are going to take a risk, every time that you are going to do something, just think, what is the positive thing? So what I'm going to achieve here? Um, what are all the good steps that you are going to use? And this week, I was going to the courthouse to do an interpreting. So I was going to do something, and I was so nervous. But I said, Linda, you just need to do your best. So think, why are you here? And I start listening in my head all the good things that why I was there. I was there because I was prepared. I was there because someone trusts in me. I was there because everything is perfect, because I should be there for them. So I was there for some special reason. I was there because I needed to learn a lesson that nobody could give me, just being there. So, and what is the next third step? Is I'm going now at the end of the day, I'm going to write down everything that happened during that day. So you met with someone, you spoke to someone, you ate probably something with someone, you went to some places. So all the details about your day, what happened during the day. That's it. I'm not asking you anything else. And then the fourth step. You can do it the same day or you can do it after. Uh, I would recommend you after, because like the following day. So before you start the day, just read what happened the day before. And I promise that you are going to find the answer there. It's not clear for you? Don't worry. Do it the following day again. He's going to give you the answer, but in different ways. He's going to put you in front of you. I promise. You just need to trust. You just need to believe that this is going to happen. And you are going to find your answers. I promise. It's incredible the way that the universe works. It's magical, yes. Sometimes we have some masters, and masters magical, that comes to the same word, so the same root. It's about magic. It's about miracles. It's about and miracles, magic. Everything comes to faith, because I know, but I'm doing the right things. I'm doing the thing that I need to do. Sometimes we are ignorant. Sometimes we make mistakes, thinking like we are doing the right thing, and the good thing is like then we think again and we said, I shouldn't do this. I did this and that was wrong. And that's the best way to understand our mistakes, because sometimes when other people tell us, oh no, you shouldn't do that, you did that, and that was wrong, but you didn't understand, so you didn't put it inside of you, you don't feel that feeling, that it's a little uncomfortable inside of yourself, you are not going to change and or transform, to move on, to go to a different stage. And that was the topic for today. Just 4 steps that you can use to ask the universe, what's your next step, or what's the decision that you should take in this case. What do you need to know? What if you do something? So I hope like you like, and see you very soon. Thank you.